I'm doing a huge build battle for 4 billion coins in Roblox Islands. So as you can see, there are 4 platforms with a team on each of them. Now this was going to be 4 teams of 4, but since the server block limit isn't really that high, then only 16 people were able to join besides me and the judges, which there are 3 judges. We're all up here, and there are 4 teams that will be building, and they can build whatever they want. They can build it together, or they can all build separate things. They just have to try to build something very nice, and all of the platforms are 75 by 75 blocks, so they're all pretty big. And I'll be doing kind of a time lapse of the builds because it's gonna take a very, very long time if I don't do a time lapse, because this is probably going to be an hour or 2 of building. But let's try to hit 2K likes. That's gonna be this video's like goal. But make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for daily Islands videos. Join the Discord server and Roblox group linked in the description, because whenever I do something like this, I always just say on my Discord server and ask who wants to be invited, or just post my VIP server link. And also, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Telanthric. Hope you all enjoy this video. So I just told them all the rules. The rules are: don't troll your teammates, don't break other people's builds or go on other people's teams. And in the beginning, I'm going to give everyone builds and let them loot the chests. About 9/10 of the chests have something in them, and one of the chests around the chests in the middle has 240 smelters in it, so whoever finds that gets to keep those, and some of them have secret items or hard to get items in them that people can keep also if they find them. But almost all of the chests just have random blocks, like any blocks that you can place or things that you can place, just in case if some people don't have blocks. But the winner's team will get 4 billion coins. Now, also, if someone leaves, then they won't get anything because they left. But since there's 3 people on every team, and I already said I was trying to do 4 people, but the block limit and everything, so since there's 3 people, each person will get like 1.33 billion coins to make it equal. So I'm gonna give everyone builds now to loot the chests, and I already said it to not build or anything yet because it didn't start, so hopefully no one builds, but I just gave everyone builds. So now I'm going to say loot the chests, and then now a few people are going over to the chests to loot them. I guess some of the people already have enough blocks where they don't need to get any more, but there are some secret and rare items in there, so there we go. So I think that everyone is already looting everything. There are a whole bunch of blocks of grass in those blocks, or those chests, and yeah, most of them have just been looted, but there are still a lot of materials, so after everyone loots, then I'm going to start. Okay, I have set a timer for 59 minutes, and it looks like this team is building a floor right now. This team is building a mountain, I think, and this team is building a gate so far, and this team is making 2 smaller mountains. So basically how this works, I'll speed up everything so that it goes faster, and you can see the timer so you know how long it will be. And then about every maybe 5 or 10 minutes, then I'll show all of their builds, but I'm going to show each team at once for 5 minutes and then switch to the other one and then switch to the next one and just record each one at a time. But this is going to be good. Okay, well, a lot of interesting things happened. So 2 people that were here at the beginning got disconnected, and rejoined, but it was before everyone chose their teams. So now we have some teams that have more people. That team has 4 people now. This team has 3 people, and this team has a guy that keeps, or never mind, that guy is one of the judges. So this team has 2 people, or I think that's a 3rd person in there, and this team has like 3 people also, I think. So all of the teams are good now, and the builds have been coming along pretty nicely. This team finished the gate. This team is making a wood structure on top of it. This team is making kind of like a castle, and this team has 2 small mountains. So now we're gonna check the teams and see how they're all doing. So this team is building a pretty nice castle right now, and you can go up here, and then this team over here is doing something very interesting with torches and light blocks. So if you go through this bridge, by the way, the bridges won't be counted in the actual voting and everything, because whenever I was building all of the platforms with a few of my friends that were building, which are the judges up there now, then we all built the bridges. I built that bridge right there, it's the longest one, but there are a lot of torches, so it is very, very bright right here. I don't really know if I can find the entrance or if there is an entrance, but then if you go to the next team over here through the bridge that I made, then they have a nice gate and then a castle also, and they're actually building a whole bunch, and they're building iron blocks around it right now, and they already have all of the crafting tables and everything to make a lot of different items. And if you go inside, they're even making a movie theater right now, so this team is really good. Let me know in the comments right now who you think is gonna win out of all of the teams. So I'm just gonna say this team right here is team 1, this is team 2 with the very bright house, this is team 3 with the very nice gate, and this is team 4 with the 2 mountains. But if I go over to this team, they have a whole bunch of wheat and bamboo around this one mountain right here, and a whole bunch of stuff from the ocean. And there's also this right here, which you can actually go inside. I don't really know what they're gonna put inside of it. And then if you go over here, they're making a grass wall or something around the base, and it's actually pretty nice also. But those are all of the teams as of now and what they're doing. So let's see what else they build. So it's been another 10 minutes, and there is another person that joined the game, but they don't have a team, so I guess they also got disconnected and just were able to join right now. They are invited with build on, so they're definitely here in the beginning whenever I did the chest thing, but I guess they never went back to their team, or their team is full. They have all built a little bit more. This team is making their base at the bottom of a hill, and there are also trees everywhere, and this team built a whole bunch of other stuff, kind of. They have this very nice gate at the very beginning of their base also, and this team built a T, and there are walls now, and this team built a gateway, I think, from the bridge to their base, so it's all doing very well right now. So how the voting system for who wins is going to work is for every build on the island, I'm going to give points. Now, for example, if I'm going to vote for something like this, I would probably give that pile of grass that has some wheat on it, like maybe 15 points for existing. I don't know, I'll think of stuff later, but right now there are about 13 minutes left, and also every judge's vote is going to count for 100 points. So after I give everything a point value for how good it is on the island, then the judges are going to be the main influence on who wins. So there are 8 minutes left, and I'm going to hide a secret avocado somewhere in a base, and if they find it, well, then they win the biggest prize, even bigger than the 4 billion coins. 1 avocado. So I am just going to put it right here behind the jukebox, and I don't think they're going to notice because it's going to kind of blend in with the grass right there. But you see that guy there? He doesn't notice the avocado. You see the other people that I can't see, well, they can't find the avocado either, so it's just gonna be hidden right there. So there are now about 3 minutes left, and if we look at the bases, this base is pretty much done, and they even have a thing that says sub to Telanthric right there, which is something you definitely should do. And then there's this room right here, which has some pretty nice stuff in it. And then if we go out here, there's also this hill right here, which has a whole bunch of coral on it, and you can go inside, and there are some ores and some more things. So then if you go over to the other base, which is right here, then, well, I wish that the speed was faster, because in Minecraft, whenever people do challenges and build battles and stuff, they can fly and everything, so I wish Roblox Islands added something like that, or the owners of VIP servers could do something where they could fly or just go faster or stuff, but couldn't do any fighting or anything so that they can't cheat. But then there are many hills that have wheat and tall grass on them, and there's also a hill around the whole base which has wheat on it, and then there's this house that has a chimney that I almost just got stuck in, and then if you go inside here, then there's even an upstairs and some other things. By the way, my next video, or a video soon, might be a video on a roller coaster, because someone I know made a roller coaster, and it's with conveyors, so it's super slow, but I could speed the video up to 2 times and it would be very nice. But this person over here, their friend joined back because they're having to build solo for a while, because there were 4 people here and then 3 of them left, and then now 1 of them joined back. I don't know if they left again, but this is the inside of it. And then the last area, which is right here, this is probably the biggest build, and I really like the way that they did the gate right here. It looks very nice. But then if you go inside, they have a lot of rooms, and they just have a lot of stuff all together. And there's an upstairs that you can go here, and then back downstairs there are like 5 or 6 rooms that they have, and some rooms are inside of the rooms, so there's a little bit more than that. But they still have the theater here, and they still have a lot of other stuff, and they still have 21 seconds left before this ends. So everyone's got to get their final builds in now, and we'll see who wins. I'm going to take away everyone's builds once it reaches 0 seconds. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So now, time to take away everyone's builds because it just ended. Some people are going to get to build for a few extra seconds, but that's fine. So now I'm going to say it ended. So, this first place, I'm gonna give their gate plus 15 points to their base, and then all of the trees that they placed, I'm going to give plus 5 points, and then this walkway plus 10 points, whatever this thing is where you can walk up the stairs here and there, plus 5 points, and then this hill with some bamboo and everything, plus 15 points again, sub to Telanthric, plus 10 points, this hill plus 15 points, and everything inside another 15, or actually another 20 points. So that is this base right here, and I'm gonna add that all up on the screen so you can see. So keep in mind the judges can still vote and the base will get plus 100 points, but next is this base. So for the area where you first go in and everything, I'm gonna give that 15 points, and then this area right here, another 15, and then I don't know if I can go outside, yeah I can, and then this outside hill thing, another 5 points, and then this wood structure, another 15, and then the grass structure at the top, another 5 points. So the next area right here in the very beginning, I give this entrance 20 points, and then inside here I give the downstairs 15 points, the upstairs 20 points, and then the ceiling part of this another 15 points, and then each grass area like this 5 points, this 5 points, another 5, another 5, this wood area 10 points, this one 5, this one 5, all of the trees another 5, and then this hill area around the whole base another 15. So this base has 135 points. By the way, someone found the avocado. Anyways, this is the last base I'm going to rate, and then the judges will rate the bases, and their favorite base will get plus 100 points. So the entry place right here, plus 5 points. This whole gate thing around the front of the castle that even has a thing where you can go on top of it, I'm gonna give this part 35 points. And then if we go inside, this gate in the front of the castle, probably like 15 points, and then this first room 10 points, plus 5 points for having avocado, so this room 15 points, and then this room right here, which is a coal room under the stairs, plus 5 points, and then this room with the vendings, plus 5 points, this room with the theater, plus 15 points, and then if we go upstairs from here, then it having an upstairs plus 10 points, and then this room plus 10 points once again, and it having walls plus 10 more points. So let's add that up and see how much it is. Okay, there, one of the judges had to go, or actually, well, there were 5, and now there are 3, so 2 of them had to go, but this judge voted for the castle right here, and this judge, I don't really know who they're voting for. Okay, this part. So each of them now has 100 more points, so this base wins because this has 135 plus 100 now, so 235, and this had 120 and now it has 220. So let me know in the comments which one you think is better. This base focused more on the landscape and multiple buildings. This base focused on just one building. But this base wins. GG. I'm gonna give them all 1 billion coins each now, or if there are only 3 or 2, then I'm going to split the 4 billion coins with them. Okay, there, so that was the build battle. Good job to everyone who participated. So again, this is the winning area right here, and it was just slightly more than the other area, which was very, very close to winning. This area, it is very nice also. I'm probably gonna do another video like this later if this video hits, maybe, like I said, the like goal is 2,000 likes, but if we somehow get like 4,000 maybe even 3,000, then I'll consider doing another build battle at some point. thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, should I do another build battle later or a different event like an obby or something? But make sure to subscribe with notifications on for daily islands videos, like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group links in the description for trading and talking about Roblox islands, and follow my Twitter at Telanthric. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers there and 200k subscribers on YouTube. But I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, YouTube.